Basically, a few months ago, my wife and I were involved in an automobile accident. And through no fault of our own, somebody was texting when they should have been paying attention to the traffic stop. We were rear-ended and our vehicle was totaled out, and we were both hospitalized. Up to that point, I had never thought about needing legal counsel. I'd never really given it a thought, but everything changed that afternoon. We were banged up pretty good. Like I said, the truck was gone. And after we got out of the hospital, we contacted Mr. Hurley, Jim. And first thing he told us was, get well, at least get out of therapy. And then we'll sit down and talk about what's going to happen next. And we enjoyed hearing that because it was nothing but a high stress level from that point on. And Jim had kind of laid all of our fears aside and said, I'll represent you and your wife and we'll make things go away. And he took over, he took charge, him and his staff took charge, and we didn't have any more problems after that. He contacted us once a month. Sometimes we'd forget to contact him, going to therapy, and well, I hate to say it, but different pain medications kind of make you forget your appointments. And so he would contact us and let us know what the status was. And Jim is one of the guys that can solve a case out of court, and everybody likes that. He didn't make us a millionaire, but we were able to pay off our replacement vehicle, pay a few bills, and this year I think we're going to have a better Christmas than we had last year. My wife used his services a long time ago. She was rear-ended when she worked at a clinic in Smithfield. She was coming home from work one evening and she got rear-ended by somebody, and we didn't know who to contact. She didn't know who to contact. I wasn't with her. And she looked in the phone book, and that's pretty much the way it happened. She looked in the phone book and saw, I guess it was one of those let your fingers do the walking, and the first name she came to was Jim Hurley. So she called him up and he represented her in that accident, and she was satisfied with what happened then. So I told Jim the last time I was here that he has had a place of honor on our refrigerator since we've come in contact with him. One of the little magnets. We decorate around it every year at Christmas time, and so he has a place of honor in our kitchen. So when this happened, we said, okay, we're going to need his services again. But me personally, I'd never needed a lawyer in my life. All I wanted was my truck repaired and my truck back in the driveway, and they told me the truck was total and it was gone. So I just dealt with that my own way. But Jim came on board and made all the bad stuff go away. We didn't have much stress after we started using his services. I recommend Jim and his staff to anybody. They're diligent, they're professional. He knows the buttons to push, the numbers to call. And like I said, he's one of those guys that can get things taken care of out of the courtroom. And that's a long waiting process, and things don't usually go the client's way when you get it in front of a judge. And Jim has made things work out for us.